Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So Digital Extremes finally dropped the second stage of their companion rework, and its main focus is to balance the power level of beasts and robotic companions in general. If you want to check out the full details, then I will leave the link to the official forum post if you want to see things like increase in damage and even some quality of life improvements for each companion included in the second phase rework. For now, I would just like to focus on the best companions that you might want to try out after the recent update. Now, the most impactful changes that Digital Extremes made was lessen the effectiveness of Koumei the Five Fates' charm ability. The resource and credit booster buffs are now removed from the charm buffs, but instead of totally getting rid of the buffs, the developers made a Chad move by developing new mods for the beast companions. These are the retriever mods, and what these basically do is give you a chance to double either your credit or loot drops. There are 3 retriever mods available for your companion right now, and these are the Prosperous Retriever, the Resourceful Retriever, and the Loyal Retriever. Both Prosperous and Resourceful Retriever are rare mods that increases you chance by 18% to get double the credit and resource drops respectively. So basically, if you have picked up a 1000 credit, then that will get doubled by Prosperous Retriever. For the resource boost, take note that rare resource of the current mission location is not included. This buff stayed with the charm mod from Koumei the Five Fates, and these includes resources such as Auric Cell, Argon Crystals, or Control Modules. So basically, if you have Resource Retriever, then you will get the chance to double your common, uncommon, or even research resources like Detonite Ampules when you have the mod equipped in your beast companion. The only bummer about this is you can't use both Prosperous and Resourceful Retriever in your beast companion, but there's the option to equip the Loyal Retriever mod, which gives you 13% chance to double the credit and resource drop. So what's the best retriever mod that you should equip for farming then? I really think it depends on your preference. If you are passive farming in star chart missions, or even in open world areas, then the Loyal Retriever will be super handy. But if you are running low on either credits or resources, then the 18% chance will be better. I say this because the new retriever mods actually affect all physical drops in the game, including those ones that drops from bosses, like the credit drops from the Profit Taker fight. In the Profit Taker fight, each credit drops have a chance to get doubled by the retriever mod. The Orb Mother can drop 5 instances of 25,000 credits, and each of these loot drop has a chance to get doubled by the credit retriever mod. I think the same goes with the Resourceful Retriever mod, and it can also double the drop from physical loot you obtain from bosses like the Tusk Thumpers. However, this needs further testing, and I'm sorry if I can't include this yet in the video, as I was short in time due to I have papers to finish for work. Another thing that I haven't tested is if the retriever mods does stack with other players, giving you higher chances of doubling the credit or resource gain. I will test these out tomorrow, and I will just write the results at the pinned comment of this video. For now, I would like to share the 3 companions that I strongly recommend using after the update. The first one is the Adar's Cavat. Since we now have the option to double the loot with other beast companions, then might as well pick those that provides additional buff for our warframes. In the case of Adar's Cavat, the cat can provide extra critical chance in your build, which procs every 20 seconds. The buff lasts for about 10 seconds, and it gets to 13 seconds if you have the Tech Enhanced mod in your build. Aside from the Retriever, Cat's Eye, and the Fetch mods, all the mods you see in this build are for the companion survivability. Now, I would also like to talk about beast weapons before we proceed to the next pet that you must try right now. Each beast companions now have moddable weapons, and it comes with weapon stances which somehow determines the attack pattern of your companion. In the case of my Adar's Cavat, I use the Elusive Posture that grants 50% evasion for survivability, but this posture hinders your companion from attack. Anyway, I really don't need the companion to attack, and the other mods you see in here are not useful for the Adar's Cavat. All I wanted for this companion is to get the resource and credit boost, and as well as the additive critical chance from its unique precept. However, you can also make the companion attack and make good use of these mods to somehow increase the survivability of the Adar's Cavat. You can do this with the Frenzy Posture stance that makes your cat attack enemies constantly. And this is great as each time the Cavat attacks, Bellringer will activate, which knockdowns the target, and it will also heal a portion of my cat's health with the new Bloodthirst mod. The only problem though is the cat sometimes get caught in dangerous situations, and I don't have high health, shield, or armor values to provide good survivability to my cat and withstand those heavy hits. Sometimes the companions get knocked down by Eximus units and get stun locked and down, hence I just use the Elusive Posture for this Cavat most of the time. But when I'm using tanky warframes or doing a melee combo which give over guard with the Prime Pack Leader mod, then I go with the Ferocious Posture. Moving on, let's talk about the next companion, and this is the Panzerwolfafila. There are specific setup wherein I needed viral procs so I can dish out more damage to enemies, and when I don't have the option to subsume Nourish as I already have another Helmet ability, the Panzerwolfafila is the best when it comes to stacking viral to enemies. For this companion, you can still use the Elusive Posture as it will still shoot those viral quills, but will not attack the enemies with its claw attacks. Anyway, that's the only thing we need for this companion, but you can also try out the other postures, since even at larvae form, the companion will still shoot the viral quills, making making it an effective viral stacker for your combo. The Sly Wolfafilo is also a good option, and you can pair this with Saku to increase the evasion survivability of the Warframe. Again, the modding is still the same, and the posture selection depends on how much health, armor, and shield you have in your Warframe. If your Warframe is tanky enough, then go for attacking postures, as it would make your companion more useful. By the way, the protector posture is also good, especially if you just want your companion to attack enemies within your line of sight. The frenzied posture is kind of erratic, and your beast companion will sometimes attack enemies that are far away. Its main purpose is for the knockdown, as after one hit, your companion will proceed to attacking another target, unlike the protector that will attack enemies that are within 15 meters range and will continue to attack one enemy until it's dead before it will proceed to attacking another target. Finally, I would strongly recommend using any Kubra right now for the Mecha mod set. Since we have the Retriever mods, that can gives us another reason to try out other beast companions. You might as well try any Kubra in the game. In my case, I have the Sunika variant because I did invest a lot of Forma already on this companion. The Mecha mod set is really great to make your Warframe tanky with the Mecha Pulse mod, and mind you, the armor you gain from mods and as well as buffs does affect your companion while using the Link mods in their build. This makes the dog tanky enough so they can perform other tasks in Steel Path missions, making them good assets for decreasing enemy aggression. In fact, in the weapon build, I am using either the Assassin posture, which enables the dog to specifically target Eximus units, or the Protector posture that attacks enemies within 15 meters, knocking down any enemies that the dog attacks with the help of the Bell Ringer mod. Lastly, let's talk about my crazy experience with the Sunika Kubra while doing Steel Path levels. Another thing that I noticed is that Steel Essence gets doubled by the Retriever mod, so if you don't need credits, then it's best that you go with the Resourceful Retriever. The same goes with Riven Sliver. It gets doubled by the mod. This is the only reason why I got 4 times Steel Essence from an Acolyte and 2 times Riven Sliver when I don't have any resource booster active. Also, I was really shocked when my Sunika Kubra one-shot a Steel Path Acolyte in one of my sessions. I thought it was just a fluke, and I did test it again, and it turns out that you can actually one-shot Steel Path Acolytes with your beast companions right now. I was only using this mod setup, and I wasn't really convinced about what I saw and tested it out a couple of times. There was also a test wherein I used Revenant with Mesmer Skin and just let my Sunika Kubra attack the Steel Path Acolytes with no buffs. It did one-shot the shield of the Acolyte, but it wasn't able to do the same with the armored health. Hence, I concluded that Chroma's Vex armor may have something to do with one-shotting Steel Path Acolytes right now with Beast Companions. This is really a huge progress for Chroma, as not only that you can get more armor from a mecha set combo with Dog Companions right now, but you can also get double the resource or credit gain, making the Warframe great in Steel Path farming. And then, the Kubra can help you in killing enemies, even the Steel Path Acolytes with the help of the Warframe's buff. Truly, the synergy of Chroma and the Kubra is exceptional right now, and I strongly recommend you try it for yourself. So that's all about the details I have gathered from experiencing the new rework for companions. Be sure to check back later, as I will update this video if there are more exciting progress to add. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video. So that's all about the details I have gathered from experiencing the new rework for companions. Be sure to check back later, as I will update this video if there are more exciting progress to add. Before leaving, we humbly ask for your support by simply liking the video and subscribing to our channel. We are aiming to get at least 250,000 subscribers at the end of this year, so it would really make us happy if you consider subscribing and ringing that notification bell so you will get the latest updates on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video.